Welcome back to Houston Life. Of course, we all know Houston is such a diverse city. Nearly 1 in 4 Houstonians were not born here, and that means our food scene is diverse and eclectic as well.
It sure is, and we really do have the best restaurants here in Houston, influenced by kitchens from across the world. And in Katy, one woman is bringing us the kind of Chinese food she grew up with in Puerto Rico. Mel Camp went to go check it out.
Welcome to Michy's Chino Boricua in Katy. People come from all over Texas to this restaurant.
You came all the way from Dallas just for this food?
Yes.
What they're looking for is a taste of the kind of Chinese food they remember as a kid.
This is the restaurant that pays homage, I guess, to my culture, my childhood, my parents. It's a combination of Chinese and Puerto Rican food.
You could call Michy's a Puerto Rican Chinese fusion restaurant, but really it's just the kind of Chinese food you'd be used to eating if you grew up in Puerto Rico, just like owner Michelle Lao.
Chinese food in Puerto Rico, it's already been, it has been influenced, right, by the Puerto Rican culture, by the flavors. So to someone living in Puerto Rico, that is their version of Chinese food. To them, that is Chinese food. It's not a fusion, it is what it is, right?
So have you been missing Chinese food?
Especially because I'm Puerto Rican and we don't have Puerto Rican food, like Chinese Puerto Rican food over there in Dallas. So we had to drive all over here to get the food.
Michelle, or Michy as some people call her, grew up in her parents' Chinese restaurant in Puerto Rico.
Watching my parents work literally day to night, you know, everything from the kitchen, cashiering, like I've seen it all. When I was a little girl, I used to work at the cashier, you know, just helping out here and there. So I grew up in that environment, and I really think that it did leave an imprint on me because ever since I was little, I've wanted to open my own. So, and here we are, you know, like dreams do come true, and yeah.
But believe it or not, Michelle's parents were not so happy to hear of her dream to open a restaurant of her own.
So being from the restaurant industry, especially as an immigrant, you know, you work so hard at something maybe that you might not necessarily have loved to do in order to provide for your family, for them to have a better future. So for them just hearing how I wanted to do this, I think they were a little skeptical at first, but it's something that I've always brought up to them. They're like, okay, I think she really wants to do this, you know? So let's go ahead and help her out. And yeah, I mean, I've learned everything from them, literally.
And how's this for full circle? Kevin is a regular here at Michy's. He just recently discovered that Michelle's parents owned the restaurant that he used to go to and love in his hometown in Puerto Rico.
Once I find out that they were from Puerto Rico, we start talking and we find out that we were from the same town, and it was the restaurant I used to go all the time at lunchtime when I was in high school, so I feel like home every time that I come here.
So how is the food?
What do you give it out of a 10? What's
11, 12, 13, 14, 100.
And I think that's it. Our food is ready, so let's go eat.
Thanks, guys.
Wow. Food, spread. It's good? Mm-hmm.
If you grew up in Puerto Rico, you know what I'm talking about. And if you have never tried Puerto Rican-style Chinese food, then get to Michy's and see what the big deal is all about.
Plantains are good for you, right?
Yeah, they are good for you.
I mean, I'm full just watching them eat, but
And
it
a
looks...
great combination,
I know, I know. Michelle plans to open more restaurants, but for now, you can find Michy Chino Boricua in Katy. That's at 2424 Greenhouse Road.
Yeah, they are open Wednesday through Monday for lunch and dinner. We have put a link to their restaurant on our website, HoustonLife.tv. Just look for that scene on Houston Life section.
It is very popular. Everybody in the building that lives in Katy goes, I know that place, I know that place. It is unbelievable.